Hi everyone, I'm Cinderay9. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky as we head to Grancel. Green Gate, Grancel. Off we go! Wow, big opening. Of course, it's the capital, so it should be fancy. If only we could be here under better circumstances. Wow, this city's freaking huge! Dad just take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle's just past the main road. That's where the Queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republic capitals are larger, but neither feel as elegant and refined as Grancel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying at a hotel? I have something else in mind. I tend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Grancel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding. Though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thanks, Professor. Bye. Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Good point. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Their Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as walking up to the castle and saying hi. Nope, one thing at a time. What you got? Ice cream stand. Coffee ice cream. Ugh. Oh, I do have some of those. Two more. Hi. Crepe stand. Gorgeous crepe. We have the milk crepe and the royal crepe, which you already have. I'll buy one more of those. And I'll buy a gorgeous crepe. Heals 700 HP. Yes, please. What else we got? Nobody there. Hi. Register's completely and totally busted. Well, that's a shame. There's the guild, but... Hello, hello. 20 for everything except Mirage and Space, and you get 22 for trading in. Let's see what we can make. All the way up to Defense 3. HP 3, which costs 800. Ugh. Freeze, huh? Freeze enemy with 10% success. It takes 50. I may pick up one of those. Shield, you see, go up to Shield 3, Evade 3, Action 3. I like that. 30%, plus 30% speed. That's pretty cool. Still cast 2. EP cut 3. EP art cost minus 50%. Excellent. I like that. Too bad I can't get it. Jeez, that takes a lot. EP 3. And hit 3. So there you go. Top-notch quartz. If you have the setup to make it. Alright, moving on. This is what I want. Hello. Battle staff. A large staff that requires a lot of training to wield. Shrinitors? Actually don't know. Small lightweight daggers with double-edged tips. Neat. Shield coats. Stupidly expensive. But plus 20 defense, so... Or 28 in or 25 in Joshua's case. A protective coat made of a specially processed metal. The craft shoes and composites, plus 30 defense, plus 2 movement. Protective boots for professionals made of tough materials. Wow. The shield coat, I really... So I take a lot less damage. Well, we'll wait and see what's up. To the inn! Buy this. Somehow the act of eating it fired off long-hidden neurons in your brain, teaching you the recipe. Okay, that was a fancy way to learn the recipe. Heals 1,500. You sit down. HP plus CP for all. Fabulous boiled seafood dish in a rich bouillon flavored stock. 3 onions, 3 red peppers, 3 fish meat, and 5 monster bones. Why? Mixed cocktail. Heals 1,400 HP and cures all abnormal status. The ultimate cocktail crammed with condensed food extracts. And a refreshing pie, which heals 800 HP. I'll buy 5 of those. I will buy 5 of the mixed cocktails. Thank you. That leaves me with 3,500 or 35,000, I should say. See, that's 2,000. That'd be 6,000. I really want to buy both sets of armor. That's something I'm really thinking about. Because I don't know if we're going to get any armor. You know what? I really don't see myself making any more Sepith, to be honest. I really like the setups I have right now. So, sure. You typically don't want to do this, but because it takes a lot to make things. But I'm going to trade 100 of each of those. And I'm going to go buy shiny new armor for both Joshua and Estelle. Two metal coats. Yes. Done. Shield coat. Shield coat. And we'll just wait on the weapons. No big deal. Save. Alright. Alright, with all that done, let's check in at the guild. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you got. Oh, hey, Karna, what's up? Right, we can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Hello, hello? Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna, Wow, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes. And we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Shara, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We gotta get going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. Heh, not so much rookies anymore, though. Must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed. They all look pretty tough. Hey, you two don't sell yourselves short. You are one step away from being full-fledged bracers. And you only need one recommendation. From here. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa! Sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeus branch. And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elan. I'm with the Grancel branch. Miss Kalika got in touch with me and informed me you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Assignment change forms, and we are now part of the Grancel branch. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter. But he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeus, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all that. Eh? Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeus. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Leston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. Yeah, I'm sure it is. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army. And the counter-terrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces? That's a little difficult to believe. Hey! Call to the guild, call to the Zeus Guild branch if you don't believe us. But it's true! Talk with Kalika at the Zeus branch. She'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. Again, a brilliant strategist. He has everybody believing he's the good guy, can't do no wrong. I figured as much. Heck, I fell for it. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. Which, that shouldn't shock anybody. They're good at it. That's what they do. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What? Really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. Yeah, I agree. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Yeah. Bad for us. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that the castle security won't be as tight. The queen is in danger. The letter would just get crumpled up. No. The castle security is going to be extremely tight, just with not the royal guardsmen. I do believe the queen is in danger, but that's not what we were talking about. The letter would just get crumpled up, right? That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the colonel has as strong a hold on Grancel Castle as he did on Leston Fortress. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in, like we did at Leston Fortress. But I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Yeah, probably. I'm sure Colonel Richard has the place locked up real tight. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. Understood. You bet, Mr. Elan. Mister? Oh, sorry, it looked like a girl to me. My bad. We'll let you know if we find anything. And, wait, Joshua? Wasn't Chloe coming to the capital right about now? Yes, she was! Now that you mention it, she did say she'd meet us before the birthday celebration started. Should definitely be here by now. Alon? There wasn't a girl about our age named Chloe who came around asking for us, was there? We promised to meet up here. Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here. Ah, raspberries. Maybe we should have asked where she was staying. No, she was going to be here. Unfortunately, you two don't know that. She mentioned some rich relatives, though that's not much of a lead, I suppose. I'm sure she's simply running late, and will try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll be sure to let you know immediately. Thanks! No request. That makes this easy. Alright, let's do it. Currently nothing to report. Junior Bracer second class. Alright, since there's no request, no request right now. Let's get going. Just off the main, so at the north block and then to the east, or to the east block and then north? What's that? Oh, lodgings. Great. So that's where we can rest. Grancel Castle. Wow, so that's Grancel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. No, it wouldn't. Which means, I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. Well, steel your nerves, and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try to catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. That sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. I can be too, but oh well. Not that it doesn't come in handy, which it does, but still. Again, tactician. I'll take that as a compliment. You should! Okay, now smile and act natural. Let's do this! Hello there! Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. And again, The key to this is using half-truths. Or, telling the truth, but not completely stating your intent. For example, what Joshua just did here. We're just getting here from Roland. That's not completely true, but they are from Roland. So it comes off easier to say, because it's not a complete lie. By the way, kids, don't lie. Just kind of ignore what I'm saying. For purposes of this and the game. But the trick behind it is it's easier to keep track of what you're saying because you're not completely lying. What gets you in trouble when you lie is that you forget the lie and then you make lies upon the lies and then eventually it all comes falling down your head. This is easy. We're taking in the sights, you might say. That's true. We are. They are from Roland and they are taking in the sights. So it's easy just to say because it's for the most part true. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle, which is also true. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter with what the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again.
Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life.
Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning, though. Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting.
Huh?
Her Majesty is ill? No, she's just being kept under lock and key. That's my, my guess, but... Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters.
Oh.
Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. 'Cause Lieutenant Schwartz is awesome. She even taught us court etiquette, how to wield a sword. Because she's awesome. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that a terrorist. If only she had as much clout as Colonel Richard, it'd go farther. If she had some more time. She's only a first lieutenant. If she was somewhat of equal rank, then maybe it would have gone even farther. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. See, she has some clout with some of the guards, just not as much as Colonel Richard. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. Yeah, and they're like,
you don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you?
It's possible. Was a looker, too.
Yeah, it seemed so.
Anyway, yes, castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside.
Well, I guess that's that.
I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty is taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs with running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper.
How's that work?
Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit, I would have thought the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say.
What's that?
Whoops, speak of the devil. Huh? Oh no! No. Okay, it's definitely on paper. It is definitely on paper. Bah, I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is your fault. So the country's just by him on paper. You're a figurehead. And I still say Colonel Richard is pulling the strings behind the show. Behind the screen. Because we all know this guy isn't really doing anything.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Excellency. I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming excessive beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as no surprise you overslept.
Silence, Philip! I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Bah! Time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the Grand Arena. Just, yeah, ... That's exactly my reaction. By any chance was that? We know.
Don't even say it.
That was His Excellency, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty.
Wow. Suddenly I fear for the entire country.
I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. Colonel Richard! Or are you talking about the butler? And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately.
Do tell.
Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Of course. Again, there's the figurehead puppet. And then the person pulling the strings of said dumb puppet, Colonel Richard. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all of the government affairs. How convenient for him.
I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I expected.
So, try not to let this whole thing get you down. Grancel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city after all. Just go at your own pace.
You're right. We will.
Thank you both for your kindness. Thank you very much, soldiers. They're just being kind. and unfortunately for them, giving us a lot of information.
Well, that was informative.
Thank you.
I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though.
The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. Oh, absolutely. Remember, Intelligence Division.
You're not supposed to envy the enemy.
I know, I'm not supposed to, but what he's doing. Shrewd. I can't help but to admire it a little bit. Don't worry, I'll take him down though. Again, crossed the line. When whatever he's doing with Chloe, kidnapping or worse. And we still know that she's my favorite, so.
Anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too?
Yeah. Nothing else. We need to keep an eye on what he's up to.
That settles it then. Which way is it to the Grand Arena?
I believe it's in the east block. So, back to the main road, then east. Okay, cool. But I'm going to end this episode. Next time, we'll go to the Grand Arena. One thing I do want to check, though, real quick before we end the episode. Make sure that after all of that exchange, nothing popped up. No. Okay, cool. Good enough. Alright. Let's save. Save here. And next time, we're going to head to the Grand Arena. Now we have Grancel, which will be down this road. And we'll see about if we can catch up to the Duke. I really do fear for the country now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Till the next episode, I'm Cinder89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.